Hello from Maine. You were born free from the moment you came forth. You have always been free. The fears of freedom that come up can be felt in the respiratory system. So if we have any type of feelings of restriction, we have feelings of tightness in our body, we feel it in the lungs, we feel it in the sinuses, the throat. This is very typically signs of feeling restriction, whether it be your job, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be abundance, or whatever it may be. It can reflect on the physical body, and it does affect the respiratory system, the lungs. Like sometimes it can feel like pressure on your chest or your throat. Very often when I work with certain people, they feel restriction in the throat. Sinuses are packed, and a lot of times it's in the crown where it just feels really congested and cluttered, and the breathing's restricted. The rib cage is another area that can feel very, very, very restrictive. And those are clues that you are feeling tight, boxed in, compressed. Our natural state is always flowing. Consciousness flows, it moves, it flows like a wind or the ocean. And as soon as the fears of I can't because of this, I can't because of this, it's like then you start to feel boxed in. I can't go here, I don't have transportation, I can't. And what happens is that can form in your consciousness. And so more and more, you feel the tightness, and the body, again, the body will always reflect that. And you'll feel it. And sometimes when it's, we're not heeding the signs of the physical body letting us know that we need more freedom, then other things can come up like Lyme disease, and other ailments that involve a lot of aches and pains on the body, on chronic pain. That means you need freedom. Basically, it means you need freedom to be who you are. You need freedom to wear what you want to wear, live where you want to live, eat what you want to eat, and just be whoever you want to be. And whenever we start, again, if it's in our consciousness, I can't because of this, I can't, then you're just feeling boxed in. Okay. And again, most often it is the respiratory system. Any form of tightness or restriction, you've got to release the emotions that are there. If you put your hands on your lungs, for example, I can't breathe. I feel tight. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I can't, it's all on the body. So keep in mind your body does communicate with you. It lets you know 24/7 what is going on. And it's always gonna, just tune in. Where is the pain? Shoulders, too much responsibility, too much weight of everything. Your head, you need more light here. Is it your back? Again, too, guilt, shame, and other emotions. It's all in the back. And so, but the one that I really think is most important is the freedom piece, the freedom to be who you really want to be. And it is achievable. You can have what you want in life. We are powerful manifestors. We manifest our realities, our lives. Everything in your lifetime is a reflection of what's going on internally. It's what's going on in your consciousness. What's stirring up in there? If you feel restriction, well, then your life's going to be restrictive. If you feel blocks in abundance, which is a very big piece for many people, then guess what? Then you start having problems with money. Then you start having problems paying bills, and there are extreme cases where people end up bankrupt and on the streets and everything else. Everything is consciousness. Everything is consciousness. So look at all the ways in your life where there are restrictions. Family, work, relationships, and look at how to release those parts of your life that are not a match for freedom. And when you go into the scenarios of why you don't want to release things in your life, why are you holding on to things in your life, then you look at why. And then most often it's about fear. If I give up my job that I hate, it just means that I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. If you believe that, yeah, then you're going to manifest that. I can't give up my job because it's too close to home, or I can't leave because I'm comfortable there. Again, restriction, boxed in restriction. And again, if we release these emotions and we release these fears, it frees you up, and then you get more of a sense of freedom, and you start feeling peace, more peace and joy, and you sleep better at night. You feel better, you sleep better, you feel uplifted. Okay, because remember, we're all on the path of ascension, which means our spirits lift up, we rise up, we rise up. That's the name of the game. That's ultimately what we all want. You may not be connecting internally inside of yourself with that, but who you are, your spirit, your soul, yearns for freedom. You yearn for freedom. And it's time now to embrace that. And if you are someone who's meditating and you're taking workshops and you're doing sound therapy and healing and in different forms, that's wonderful. Keep in mind, however, as you're doing that, if you start feeling internal clashing and you know, just conflict internally, it doesn't feel good, you got to let something go, because you're bringing in a higher vibrational light. You're bringing in higher, and inside is still vibrating old energy. So you've got to release that. Get into the emotions of where you're feeling that in the body: guilt, shame, sorrow, not feeling loved, not feeling connected, hopelessness, helplessness, abandonment, rejection. See, there's all kinds of emotions. Get familiar with what's going on. What are you feeling? Is it your back? Is it your neck? The neck is a big piece. I have to do a lot of work in this area for many people. And back here at the base of the skull, right, left, indicates connection. Connection here. Your crown opening. Right masculine, left feminine, Mother, Father, God, or you can say source, spirit, creator, whatever you're most comfortable with. This area you want open because you want more light coming in. Again, to bring a sense of light and freedom and lifting. And if you feel headaches, very often you've got congestion in your crown. There's something going on. There's like clutter. Sometimes, when your third eye is open, you start seeing clutter, litter, like almost clutter, clutter, clutter. And as you release the emotions up here, that's going to open it up. And then the back of the neck, the pain in there, indicates blocks. Release the blocks, clear what's back here. It's going to open this up, and you're going to feel lighter and more free. And if it's the right side where you have pain here on the right side of the neck, again, another form of restriction. See, oh, I can't. That could be a sense of failure. And most often it's related to masculine, a sense of failure. And if there's too much on that you're carrying, then it pulls on the shoulder, and the weight of it, see, the body always tells the story. The weight of it, and then in here, it pulls down on the neck, and then that's another reason why there's neck pain. And I do a lot of work with people with neck problems and back problems, and and anything like sciatica can be healed. Headaches can be healed. Anxiety can be healed. Depression can be healed. And any of those types of things can be healed. We just have to release emotions that got you to that place. Now, very often, People will say, well, can I get it done in one session? Well, boy, I would love that. But the healing process can be ongoing. It doesn't have to be cumbersome. It just is ongoing. If it took you billions of years, hundreds of years to get to this point, it's going to take probably more time. Even if you dedicate like a half an hour a week or whatever, it's progress. You have to just keep releasing, getting into the layers. And remember, consciousness overlaps. So as you're releasing fears, there can be some overlapping pieces. And as we're releasing that, releasing the fears, you start feeling better. So you go above contentment. So here's contentment, and below is sadness, sorrow, grieving, guilt, shame, anger, rage. And up here, you've got the happiness, the joy, the bliss, the peace, feeling balanced, which we all want. And if you're mostly down here in your life, and the sadness and the depression and this and that, you don't have to be. And as we heal and as we release, then you start going higher and higher and higher. And you're more in this area. Okay, this is the area you want to be. This is your natural state. Joy, peace, love, excitement, exuberance, just, balance. And that's natural for us. That's how everybody is born. And then down here, again, below contentment line is sadness, sorrow, anger, frustration, and then a lot of people are here. You don't have to be here. Remember, keep in mind, you don't have to be here. You have the freedom to be more up in this area. So it's just a matter of releasing. So why are you here? Okay. So release the guilt and shame about how you got there. Okay. It happens. There are circumstances that take people below contentment. It's always about circumstances. So you take a look at the circumstances, you release the emotions associated with that. That person goes up now. And then now you start feeling freedom, because that's really what it's about. We all want to be free. You are free. You're already free. You were born free. You are there. You just have to clear all the stuff in the middle to get you back to that place. Love you.